Yeah, from an educator, I believe that we need to dismantle the Department of Education, but not for the reason that you're thinking. Not because President Donald Trump has said that he wants it to go away, but because I believe the current model used in education, a lot of it is actually outdated, right? The model in education in some places looks exactly the same as what you would see in 1825. Why? Why does the classroom in many places look like that? Now, there's nothing wrong with having a group of people learning material together, right? But there are times and places for that type of interaction. A lot of schools and a lot of classrooms are doing busy work. They're literally just keeping kids engaged and busy, and learning is not happening at the rate that it could happen if we actually take a step back. So, I'm not going to get into the bureaucracy of the Department of Education, and I understand that some people will lose their jobs, and I mean that's tough. I just think that there are times where pivots need to happen. There are people who are losing their jobs, unfortunately, in the software world because of AI, because the companies that have other ways to do things using AI rather than just having all the software people they have. If we can remove that for a second and just focus on learning, right? Learning for is this effective? Is this working? I think that we should find more effective ways in educating. So books like this one, A Thomas Jefferson Education, is a great resource. It's a great book. And I think that parents can learn lessons about the type of education that people like Thomas Jefferson had. And they can even use that with their children. They can use the strategies from this or other strategies from classical education to help their children flourish and learn at a much higher level than anything the current education system has to offer. Now, the other reason why there's a problem with the Department of Education is that it's not efficient in terms of higher outcomes. Definitely not. And so that's the other reason why I think we need to completely take it apart and let even the states, we have to even question what are they able to accomplish, right? So it goes back to the parents. Parents, you need to make a plan for your children and help them have the best education possible and make sure that they flourish to the fullest level. Don't just allow them to have fun and, my child just needs to have fun and they'll figure out what to do with their lives later. No, we can help them now to have direction for their lives while they also have time to rest and have fun, but is their education making sense? Those are some things I think we should consider. So I know the president is going to release a statement today about dismantling the Department of Education and tasking the Secretary of Education to do that. But I hope that this video reminds parents that ultimately the responsibility for the education of your child goes back to you, and you need to have a plan, especially in the era of so much abundance in technological, advancements that can help you provide your child with world-class education. Every child can have a tutor. Every child. Now, granted, some of them are AI, sort of type tutors, but find a coach, find someone to be a guide for your child. Just like Socrates was a guide for Plato, and Plato was a guide for Aristotle, and Aristotle was a guide for Alexander the Great. Who's the guide that your child has? Not just someone who has a job and I got a 4-year degree in education, but somebody who has a passion for helping your child be who your child was created to be. Now is the time more than ever before to give our children the best education possible. And I'm excited to see what the future holds. Do not lose heart, parents. Do not lose heart at all about this idea of, well, will my child get a quality education? No, the American education as a whole, I'm sorry to say, is a joke. So you need to look and see what is working around the world. Now, classical education is working in America. Homeschooling is working for a lot of families. But a lot of the other stuff is just busy work. And we need to reduce the busy work and increase the time of helping children to be who they were created to be. Follow this channel for more advice and insights on education. I look forward to providing you with tools and helping your children to flourish, whether they're here or in Nigeria or wherever they are. Take care. Have a blessed day. This is Amos Tarfa.